Hello again. Sorry. Okay. Hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday. This is like, I don't know if this is like bad to say, but I got scared that I started doing this on my own personal account and I was like, no. So I saw, it's okay. It's okay. It's been a long week. Sadly, I've been working through the weekend, so there's that. But never the matter. We're doing good. We're feeling okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Have my water beverage. Good old Sarah. Gotta stay hydrated. You got the Christmas lights up. You were listening.
Hello.
Sarah,
Whoa, the light's very yellow. How's it going?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. You were talking about your beverage. I didn't bring mine today.
It's literally just
Very
water.
dry. No, I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna go get up and get it. It's like my
Oh, it's
kitchen's
okay.
right there. Yes.
I've been feeling like I think I told you earlier. I don't know what I was eating. So I this morning
Mm-hmm.
it was up pretty early, but I had fried dumplings. And I don't think it was maybe it was the fact that it was fried, but it's like bready. So I just had that and then I could feel like heartburn. And then I ate
Right.
pasta and I felt fine. But then I had the breadstick and it was like a heartburn again. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. Lots of carbs. I don't know. I've never had that with carbs. I've had that with like fried food, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I didn't have it with the pasta though, so I don't understand. Like it really wasn't until I started eating the breadstick. So
Well, that's probably like the butter and grease then, because like
probably
breadsticks will have butter, and I'm sending it to friends.
true. Yeah.
So,
I sent it to a couple friends, but yep. My little sister, she's playing a bunch of Christmas music downstairs. I had to put her on to that new Christmas song that they have because she really likes
Christmas music.
she does, but she specifically really likes Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then Ariana Grande's Santa Baby, and then like I think it's Wham, the Last Christmas I gave you my
Yes.
heart. Yeah, she really likes that. And so they have a new Christmas song called Oh Santa with Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey, and Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
You've not heard this?
Oh wait, no, wait. I thought you were saying another one. No. I did.
No.
Yeah, I like it. They have a
Okay.
music
Yeah, I was like, you
video.
sound
And
unfamiliar.
like Jennifer Hudson. No, Jennifer Hudson, and then Ariana Grande is wearing the green, and then Mariah's in the center, and she had to come back with her like whistles.
She sure was. It was doing a lot of whistles.
I'm gonna try it. Wow,
Cute
she
vibes.
did it.
Cute vibes.
She made her come. Hey Sam, what's going
I know.
on?
We'll probably just get started. But I'm Jazz.
I'm Sarah, and we are Distant Connections.
We are Distant Connections.
Okay.
And this is our Sunday talk series. Let's unpack.
Yes, this is a place where we can we create the space to connect, but also oh, you're saying hey, so I'm just like looking at everybody joining, but just providing a space to get down, chit chat, and have a space just to connect on a weekly basis.
Yes, yes.
I don't really have my script up, Jess, so I'm gonna let you.
No worries. It's good. We're just it's fine. But I just want to always ensure that this is a cute wave. I don't know what that meant, or maybe it was. I don't know. But we always want to ensure that this is a safe community space for our audience to be reflected in our topic discussions, our guests, as well as the comment section. So that'll be good in there. But if you don't have a beverage, it's okay. Just maybe grab your shirt or your jacket and let's just settle in. Let's get ready for this chat. Today, I know we didn't talk too much about or we didn't share what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to be unpacking like we normally do. But today we thought we'd unpack kind of our favorites of 2020 as we're like coming to a close.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. And as we go through, I'm just going to type in some notes in the chat just to make sure that everything is accessible to everybody who are hearing impaired or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully it'll work well. So
cool. Nice. But before we get started, I guess like just reflecting over some of our faves, let's just take a second and talk about our week. How's your week and or weekend been going for you?
It's been pretty good. This week went by fast, I would think. I can barely remember what happened, to be honest. Just Monday through Friday has been busy. I actually traveled back from like the holidays on Tuesday. So I took off Tuesday and just drove from Virginia to Charleston. So that was nice, kind of. But then
it's such a long drive.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. And, you know, found some new fun things this week that we're going to talk about, and I'm excited about it. Some networking things. So yeah, how about you? Anything new happened this week?
Well, one new thing, my friend, we'll talk about this a little bit like later on too, but my friend has this candle company and my candle came in, so we'll talk about it more later, but I'm put it on right now.
I love it.
Very excited about this. Work was a lot though, not gonna lie. Just all the things that we're working on in general just to close out the year. And so I've also been working through the weekend. I feel okay about it, but I'm very much excited about what's to come, like when everything is like complete, but it's definitely been a lot. And actually last thing too, for my church, they asked me to be online director, which is like really great and exciting. Like, I'm doing
it. I love it.
Yeah.
I know. That's so
I
you.
feel good
like,
about it.
I'm proud of you because you got into the community. You're like, I'm gonna do what I can to help, and I think you went above and beyond because look at you, the director set that.
And you know what's so funny? I have a vision board here, and I often often, I guess, because it's in my room. It's like up here. But I like look back at all the different goals that I had. And one of them actually was to join a church, which is funny because I've been going to this church. It's C3 in New York. I've been going to it for a while, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling like as connected as I felt like I probably should be. But one of my friends was like, he didn't say this to me in these exact terms, but he essentially was like, you know, a lot of that is on you too. Like, if you're not going to be like consistent, it'd be like, you know, showing up to things, and I don't know how you're gonna, you know, feel connected. And I was like, oh, in my business.
I feel that.
Call me out.
I feel that. And it's so good that like everything's online now, so you can do it like from home and like still be really part of the community. I love that. I wish that my church over here would do that. They have it, but it's not like such a big online presence. So I've been catching up with Elevation Church, which I think I've mentioned that a few times here before. Love it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good things.
Good.
So good. But yeah, so I guess, of course, we're going to just kick it off into the favorites, and we wanted to talk about networking. And of course, we know with good old distant connections, this is a beautiful, you know, space for 2020. This is a new fave of our own. Clearly, of course, we're biased, but it's actually great. But there's something new too that that you know a little bit more about than I do. But let's talk about it.
Okay, so there's this new app. If you guys have heard of it, maybe not. It's a very new app that basically is a like all through voice messaging, all of that in different rooms. So almost if you think of Zoom and like, I guess, like Hangouts almost, but in like a digestible way where it's like anybody can join in a room and chat with all kinds of people, like there's no elitism. It means like anybody can join if it's public. So there's like, it started off with investors, and I guess like maybe top agencies. A lot of them, it seemed like, came from tech companies. And there's some discrepancy. Some people think it came from the music industry. Some people think it's from the tech industry, but
Yeah.
I've noticed it was the tech industry. And and they basically just to like one fund a project that they're working on, or collaborate and network and meet new people within their field. And so that started back in April until now, and it's just blew up. Like nobody saw it coming. It's a new social platform, and definitely had to hop on that quick as soon as I got that invite. That's the one thing right now, because it's not public, it's invite only. So hold on to your
Wait,
invite.
so did you say the name? Because we've been like,
Yeah, I started with Clubhouse.
oh, okay. I was like,
Clubhouse.
did I
We'll
miss
put that in
something?
there. Put it
I
in the
thought you
chat.
were like doing all this setup, and I was like, but what's the name?
Clubhouse app. Let's put that in the chat.
Clubhouse.
Go check it out. What you can do, even if you haven't got a link yet, you can actually set up your profile and hold on to your username. So then when somebody has a like
An invite.
when somebody invite, yeah, then you can get in that way. But at least you have everything set up, and no one will steal like your favorite domain name or whatever. So check it out.
Yeah, it's been super cool. You've been like, so I think the same person invited us both, our friend Seychelle.
Yes.
So Seychelle invited us, and I haven't been on it too long. I need to set up my profile, make it look all nice and proper. But you've been on it like on it a lot. I've been seeing. What have been some of your favorite like rooms that you've been a part of, or even like organizations that you probably joined?
Yes. So yeah, Seychelle invited us in, and then one of my friends, Aaron Johnson, who was a collaborator here, he put me onto his community called Black with a Garden, and I love plants. If you guys don't follow my page, love my plants, so I got into that community.
Yeah, shout it out. I mean, you're just gonna say it. Come on, Manifest RVA. I'll put it in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Manifest RVA. I might change that name, but that's what it is for now. And yeah, just different kind of topics that everybody, like whatever you're interested, you will find a community out there for you. So kind of, I guess we can talk about the interface now, because it will make sense. Like as we're talking through it, it'll make sense if you like kind of understand how it looks visually. But it's set up where in like your very front page where you click in the app, you will have like kind of like an explore page of different rooms, like popular rooms, but of course it's an algorithm, so it'll choose something that they think you might like. I don't know where they get that information from, but it seemed to work. I like all of the ones that are there.
Does it normally like change over time? I guess the more you, I mean, I guess that's how algorithms are. They'll change and they'll develop more the more you use it. Oh, I can't speak.
Yeah.
But yeah. That actually is
like
weird.
Once you start
I'm only saying it's weird because I really haven't used it a lot. And I saw some rooms for like, you know, some Jamaican people, and I was like, girl, how do you know? Clubhouse, how do you know?
They heard something about you. They're checking on. I feel like anything you Google nowadays, you will find it somewhere else. Because you know, like when you're typing on a search engine, whatever, pink dress, later on you go on Instagram and you look at a pink dress there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I think it's really cool. It's like that non-Facebook activity nonsense. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think what I could share. Honestly, I think you just got to get on it to really see how incredible and like genius whoever created it is. I mean, even the creators themselves, they're on it, and they have town halls because like you saw that earlier, and they'll answer questions, and it's still like very new, so they have updates very often. Um, so like basically, if you're very new to it, you have a say in how it develops. So
Yeah. Can you run
I'm
us through kind of like room etiquette for like joining a room? Like, of course, there's no audio. It's just kind of like your
oh
bubble, but like, do you get to just speak whenever you want to, or kind of how does that work?
yeah, so there's like three kind of I guess hierarchies. So
Like different
if
like
you
tiers, yeah.
yeah, well I wouldn't say okay, so we'll call it like tiers. So there's the moderator who basically either started or are in collaboration of who's leading the room that you're in. So each room has like a discussion topic or something. And so let's say me and Jazz, we're leading a discussion on what is distant connections, let's say that. And so those are the moderators. So that's one group. And then there's the speakers. And then those are people who can like speak. They will be off mute and you can talk at any time, but there's etiquette. Like maybe you might want to keep it on mute if you're in a loud area.
Yeah.
Um, and then there's like the audience, which are on mute, but they can raise their hands to then be moved up to the speaker zone, and then they can just stay there for the rest of the time. But it's really cool. Like it can be like really small, intimate spaces, and then there's these really big rooms talking about like there was one like capitalism on like in the app, which I guess that's the thing, but you
Hmm.
know that it's very free form. There's nothing is really you can talk about just about anything. I'm trying to think. There's obviously guidelines, probably like you definitely want to be respectable and all this kind of things. But yeah,
Yeah.
it is combination based, so make
And
sure
I,
if you do,
yeah.
yeah,
I know I saw on some pages in like the corner they'll have like a rules list of things that they're like expecting. And I know you also shared that like I don't know if it's I guess you like turn your mute on and off if you want to do like a heart or like I love this kind of thing or like
yeah.
emphasize something because there's no chat feature yet that's available in the app.
Yeah, in the town hall, they did note mention that they're working on it. I guess there's some configuration that they're working on, and
Yeah.
then there's like P PTR, like pull to release. So people can like when you're on a in a room, you can see people's profile, and you click on the profile and pull to release to see like their bio and everything, and then you follow people that way, and that's just like a good way to network, follow people. They follow you back. I haven't found anybody that didn't follow back, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. And I know that like on your bio you can also link some of your other social accounts like
Mm,
Instagram and Facebook and that's like really really necessary.
it is so good. Yeah, because that's just like another way to gain more traction into your other accounts too. So yeah, what are you guys thinking? Has
So
anybody
cool.
been on the app, heard of the app? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, of course,
Would
let
be
us know. That's definitely something I know I need to get more familiar with, but I'd love, as you've mentioned, Sarah, to have us like use that and like utilize that as a like a networking space more because it's such these are, you know, of course these are the times that they are, but it's such an interesting space to be able to connect with people in these different kinds of ways. Like who would have imagined that like this talking bubble is like a friend?
right. It's very strange. Like you, I don't think this time last year I would ever be as zoned in into like an app, but it's just a great way to connect. And that's like something that we all noticed during quarantine is like how much we know like we physically need to connect with people.
Yeah,
So your own bubble, like if you're living alone or whatever, like you definitely need to be connected somehow. So it's a
for
great way.
sure.
Hmm.
Oh, it would be great.
Yeah.
But this is like a really good opportunity for us to just kind of break down some of our favorites. Like looking at our network because we share a lot of like we have I don't I'm trying to say that we
Like our
share
community.
some of our network, like a lot of our network is shared. I can't speak today. But we do also have like, people that, I just know and people that you just know. But we have lots of friends that are doing lots of great things, this
Yeah.
year. They've been doing it for many years, but, they're out here thriving, and we'd love to like put some
Yeah.
of you on if you haven't already been familiar with some of these brands that our network has started. And yeah, I'll probably start off actually with
Go
this
ahead.
candle that I mentioned.
Yes, show us that nice candle. Oh my gosh.
So this
I love
is the Sang Candle Company, and I'll put their after I'm done chatting about them. This
it.
candle, it's by my friend Tram, and it's garden mint, sage, and eucalyptus for like 70 hours burn time. And like the brand itself is like really inspired by her Vietnamese heritage, but it's a beautiful, beautiful packaging, beautiful line of candles. All of her not all of her proceeds, but like 10% of her proceeds go to, oh my gosh, I completely forget, but it's a charity. It's a specific charity. I'll probably try to look them up actually. But she's always been like about that giving back life. But it's a beautiful candle company. Love my friend Tram. We like graduated the same year, same major, both moved to New York. Super awesome. The candle is great. It's like a wooden wick too. I've been burning it a lot, so it's kind of like.
And that means, so what's the difference between like the wooden and then the like actual like I guess the string? Does that one last longer?
I think it's the wooden one is more for like the crackle. It's like a different kind of vibe. Yeah. So the wooden one, it's like it has that crackling sound to it. And I think they probably burn the same. I know what you're supposed to, well, not I know, but what you're supposed to do with a lot of your candles actually is the longer or just make sure that the wick is short, like as short as it can be. I know sometimes when you burn it, it might get really long, but it burns a lot like slower and more evenly when you're able to have the wick really short. But the wick itself, I think it burns very similar to a regular, like the wooden wick and just a regular candle wick. But I know it has that crackling sound, which is nice.
It's so sleek. The even like the design of the candle itself. I love the typography that she uses too. It's just very it's pristine, classy.
Yeah, I think it's Baka, but I'm very not sure. But it means garden mint. But it is very. I love the black. Like I have this other black candle, which I'm not gonna show you the brand because it's not important, and it's like empty. But I just love like the black glass. Like I just think it's so like ooh,
like
it's very New York to me.
Yeah,
very luxurious.
Black.
It is New York to me. All these things I get from New York, so
yeah,
I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. So for me, I guess. I mean, so we do have a few candle ones on here, but the Self Love Company from my friend Bree Earl. So she actually started this a few years ago, and she has different lines of holistic and natural products. So in between oils, like lotions, soaps, just all your kind of self-care things. And she used to have, I think she still sells them, self-care boxes. So it's like a package of all these kind of things. And then most recently, she came out with these candles, soy candles. And it's like Black Girl Magic. Like if you take a look at it, I'll put it in the chat too if you take a look at it. Just very like motivational for all the women's out there, Black women supporting Black businesses. So yeah, she's awesome.
I think you've had her actually you had her as like a vendor one time at one event, like an event you had a couple years ago.
Yes, she is amazing. She does a lot of things in the Richmond community, so you may or may not have heard of her if you're there. And yeah, I don't know, just love her. She herself is such a inspirational like mentor type. to a bunch of people. So, yeah, even if I would just go check her out because she's just an awesome person, honestly. So look, the Self Love Company.
She is. I actually Self Love Company. Yeah, I think I got one of her boxes one time for my mom for her birthday. And it was really, really nice. It has like petals in it, and it has like teas and oils, and like it's a nice, like, definitely self-care, self-love, just
yeah, like really makes you feel good about yourself. Mm-hmm.
Love,
So
love,
yeah,
love.
and these are all definitely options for you guys to like buy locally, instead of like going to Amazon for any of like your shopping needs this season. There's a lot of shopping going on. Might as well buy it from people that we vouch for. So
I agree completely. So I did find the just back really quick to saying candle company. I found a charity. It's this one called Homeless Girls, or Home Girls for the Homeless, a Jersey City nonprofit organization.
why does that sound familiar?
Cool
I
things.
love that. Okay. Maybe I
Yeah.
did. I actually did check out her page. That's probably where I saw it. That's awesome. Oh,
But
I
there's
love
another
it.
good
Let's
friend
get
that
back.
we have that also sells candles. Woo!
More candles.
I need to, like, my candles are still coming in. I was literally like, should I go run and get the empty one that I have? Which I might.
I'll run and get another one.
You'll get yours? Cool. I have one. It's empty, and I ordered some more. But this is for my good friend Tammy. She has this brand called Cerebella's. Oh yes, let's get the lighting to like relax on her. Yes, and these tins too are like so perfect for travel, because you know sometimes like you can't really like take your candle with you if you're trying to like live your best life everywhere. You know, sometimes you might be going to work. Sometimes you might just go to a little Airbnb and need to buy yourself a Cerebella's candle. You know,
a little. Yeah, and you know what? I had a friend over here the other day on Friday, and it was just sitting. It wasn't even on, but she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I love the name Cerebella. Like, I think I want to name my daughter that." And just because of the name, she went ahead and bought one the next day.
I love that. No, I need to remember where she got her name from.
It's Italian, actually. Cerebella means to be beautiful. Or like
that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I remember that was like in her newsletter. Yeah, and these are also like, these are vegan as well. Like they have no like beeswax in them, so that's like, really great to, support. I mean, I'm not vegan, but support the vegan community.
We're talking about being vegan.
And it's safe to burn around like just people and animals, so it's not going to like disrupt your animals or your pets or anything. I know she had a sale going on. I don't remember if it's still going on, but definitely go check out Cerebella's. I'll put it in the chat as well. She has so many good scents. Which one do you have? Which scent do you have?
I have the Keep Me Calm. It's so good. I like this as a bathroom scent because like it's lavender. I think it's lavender and vanilla. And if you go on her website, she has descriptions. So I know like some people don't like buying candles online because they like to smell it in person and stuff. But her descriptions are like really on point. Like when I got it and I smelled it and I was like, yep, that's right.
Yeah. And honestly, like another thing that really drew me to, I mean, her branding is already on point, but a lot of her candles have crystals in them too, which are really nice. And I love that. I got the one that I got, it was Egyptian amber and vanilla. So it had little amber crystals around it. And oh my gosh, I'm normally not a big like sweet candle smelling kind of person. I like my candles to smell fresh, but a Cerebella's sweet. I can do a Cerebella's sweet.
Yeah. The amber it's like, it's a sweet that's not like the fruity kind of sweet. It's just like warmth. Like that's what I like.
Yes. And it doesn't like feel like it's gonna attract bugs either. Like it smells like good. Like it just and it fills the room too. Like they're not, these are hand poured and these are, local, but they're not like gonna be like some little light candles that you're not actually gonna smell and take up this space. Like these, you're actually gonna smell these. These are
All
great.
three of them. Yeah. Self Love Company, Sing Candle Co., and Cerebella.
Yes, yes.
Quality. We know the quality stuff.
Only the quality.
Yes.
So we got a whole list.
Right.
We're gonna talk through. Probably we have so many, but we're probably not gonna keep y'all too much longer. But we have lots. We have lots of friends. You know,
We do. Doing great stuff. Okay, who next? I think you had went. I'll talk about Erin. So Erin has a brand, and it's COVID Advice. You may have heard of it if you're like in the Virginia area. And so it's like a plethora of like motivation, of like educational information. Hey, COVID Advice, look, we're actually talking about you.
He's in there.
There you are, popping up. He's always informed, always shares good information with everyone. If you like anything about positivity and optimism, he always finds a way to make the, bad times become great, like how to grow from situations. So all things, yeah. Growth mindset, go check it out. So plenty of advice on there. And he is a great staple in the community. So appreciate you.
COVID Advice. Love to see it. Always doing great things. Yeah. And actually, a little self plug. If you scroll back a little further, I did a little interview with them or whatever, back in May about graduation times. So.
Same. Check it out,
It was great. It was really great. But yes, definitely go check him out. Tram.
Yes.
Tram is it. She just came in here. You missed it, Tram. We were just talking about Sing Candle Company. It's burning right now, friend. But we got to get to the new brands. It's gonna be. You're gonna see it in here again. But you did miss this, friend. But another really great company I want to talk about is my friend Seychel's company, New Necessities. She does this hair oil. It's really great. I actually don't have the hair oil right now. I need to get another one. But it lasts for so long, and it's like very it's not very thick, but it's not like very loose.
Like rich.
It's like
it's rich. It's nice.
It's rich. Yeah. It's a very good consistency, and it helps a lot with balding spots and any kind of hair issues or alopecia or dry hair, any kind of things where you're having issues with your hair, whether it be dry or it's breaking. This is really gonna get you together, get you right.
Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest thing that she mentions is good hair starts in the roots. So if you're trying to fix up whatever kind of foliage you have here, but you're not fixing what the problem area is your roots, what you're doing. So, she's about that healthy hair. I love it.
Gotta get us right. So definitely be sure to check out New Necessities. Love a good friends with good things. I'm about to put it in the chat. I can't spell necessities.
Necessities. It's the new necessities.
Okay. I think this is
N-E.
New Necessities.
Yes. Perfect.
Yes. We have another collab or another brand that's a collab. I don't know if you want to talk about that one. That's another one of our very new faves.
So pre-orders just came for this. It's called Paper Therapy Cards by our good friends Aaron Johnson, or Nigel. He's fancy. And Michaela Daniels. So they were collaborators on Distant Connections, and they actually thought of this idea together. And if you go back and look at the post, that is what they came up for their collaboration. Beautiful. They're cards that you can use to either give you some motivation, some, just they're self-care cards. Whenever you need a little pick-me-up, there's affirmations on the cards. And I love them. Now it's a physical product. They have hit their target, so they've already broke even during pre-sale, which is crazy. But
love to
see it. We do. And they're doing great things. Just the start of many things from them. So definitely go check it out and buy some cards. That's a good gift to give some family members or somebody you care about, you know, somebody you want to feel good about themselves.
Yeah, I think they had their cards are broken up into like 4 different sections of like the types of affirmations they have between confidence. I had to like find it. Confidence, centering yourself, living with a positive mindset, and then sharing or spreading love. And so definitely be sure to support. Love to see our friends doing beautiful things. Support, and we're going to support local this Christmas. We are going to uplift our friends, and we're going to feel good because these are all of quality.
Yes. Ooh. All quality things from good people. Who's the next one up on the line?
We've got our friend Curtis Holloway, and I want to say his at name is like Motivated Kurt or something.
Yeah.
Motivated Kurt.
Mr. Holloway.
Our good friend Curtis, we've known him from college, but he is an online coach, and he is also, I want to say he's like a brand ambassador for Herbalife, but he's an online coach. He's been getting fit for days. He's been showing us how to eat right, how to get our body on lock, how to be, together to be. Yes, be snapped, be focused, be motivated. His favorite phrase is literally "stay hungry."
Stay hungry.
Like just keep getting to the action, getting to the money. Yeah. So love to see Kurt doing his thing. I'm gonna put his at in it. Be sure to follow him.
Okay, you do that. I'll put Herbalife if you want to go take a look at that. Yeah. I actually did buy from him, and he's been helping my mom with her fitness journey through that. So I need to see how far she's at and buy her a new one too. Yes. So Herbalife.
And I want to say, I'm not completely sure if this is still happening in the month of December, but I know he's been doing a weekly workout, like a workout in person. And of course it's COVID safe. It's outdoors. It's like socially distanced in a parking lot, and you can bring your own mats and things.
I think they actually, now that it's like a little colder, they transitioned to online, so you can do it from home too, and like tune in and do it together.
Even better.
Yes.
Even better because y'all know the cases been coming up.
I know. Yeah.
Y'all know the cases been coming up, but I love the energy. I love the commitment and the dedication and the passion towards getting us healthy and just really making sure to make health a priority. So
for sure. Yeah, he's been motivating me. I think I still need to put that at the forefront because, what are you doing if you're not taking care of yourself? Like you gotta start with you first.
You can't
keep running.
We're dying if we're not taking care of ourselves. Yeah, that's it. But cool.
Yeah. Up next.
We got your good cousin next on the list.
We got Joelle Mitchell, designed by Joe, and she's an amazing graphic designer, art director. She will get you right. She will get your whole brand identity intact, matched, fantastic. And yes, so go check her out. I'm gonna put her at there. She's done things like different ranges of things. Podcasts. She's done the brand identity for a podcast for this actually lip gloss line. So that was really cool, like packaging. If you have some kind of packaging that you need to get in order, then she can get you right for that. She's very professional, timely, and she knows all the trends. So if you're looking for somebody that's just in the know of everything, she's the girl for you. So
she sure is. She even did a collab with COVID Advice. She did the stickers.
Yes. They did stickers to, I think the money went to Virginia public school system. Mm-hmm. So that was really good. Cares about the community.
great things. And she also, for my birthday, she basically did this like illustration of me, which if you look on my personal page, um, you'll see like my what do you call it? My profile picture is that illustration that she did of me. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes. She's up open for commissions. If you have like a holiday card, that's something that you might want to think about buying locally or
for sure.
having a designer create locally. So,
I
yeah.
agree. I know. I see we have our good friend Sage just came in here. You missed it, Sage.
Yeah,
We
we were
had to
talking
shout
about
out New Necessities.
new necessities.
You missed it. You'll see it
You
again.
missed it. They didn't miss it though. Everybody else are getting it. So, yes, friend. Up next, it's your turn.
Cool. Now the next one on the list is our another friend and another collaborator. Now I'm not completely sure if she's really open like that for business. However, she's super talented and you should follow her page anyway and reach
Yeah.
out to her anyway because she's fantastic. She is the great Katrina Navaska. She's incredible. She also did a collab with that same collab with COVID Advice and
Oh, yeah. She did one with us too.
designed by Joe. She did. She did with COVID Advice and designed by Joe. She did like a postcard, and I think I don't have it. Or I have it, but I have to like find it. But it was so cute.
Yeah,
And she did do a collab with Seychelles last season. They did like a cooking, like illustration, like a recipe.
Yes.
It was like beef
Beef
chunks and sweet potatoes.
Yeah, it was a tongue twister.
Super delicious.
So good. Yes. Amira SXR. So do you see if everybody's looking at that? That is the owner of New Necessities that we were talking about, the hair oil. So she says
Yes.
link in bio. So yeah, after this, go check her out. Give her a quick follow too, just support.
And like with Katrina, let me put her bio in here, but she literally she did this post today, or not this today, but this week that was just like it was the Cheetah Girls one where she added the Cheetah Girls like song onto the animation of like a Christmas tree turning on and off out of a window. And I was like, girl, why did you like bring these memories back? Like I have not remembered this in the longest. But it was so good.
Yeah, she's been killing it. Like, even, like things that you can do if you don't have the money to support that way, giving a follow and like supporting through like just reaching out. Oh, hey, self-love company, we were just talking about you. How are you? Everybody's missing it. And
I know.
After we had
literally, you missed it. It's already. I mean, you'll see it again.
You'll see it again. Go back and see that we were giving you a shout out. Yes. So, love you. Okay. Yeah. So, did you share a little bit more about Katrina?
Well, I know Katrina. She does have a real job, so I know she's not like completely free and open, but still reach out to her anyway because she's fantastic and so talented.
Mm-hmm. Follow all of that.
Boom, boom,
boom. Up next, we have somebody else, very special person in our community.
Yes,
is Sam, and she has her online resale shop on Instagram called Shopstagram.
Yes, with 2 eyes. I'll put it on here too.
Okay, I had it typed up, but I think.
Oh, you. Okay.
Yeah,
it's with 2 eyes. Yeah. But yeah, she was actually, if you go back and see our very last, I think it was our very last circle session. She hosted our very last circle session, and like really put us up on game on how we can also like continue to just create our own brands on Instagram and do well.
Yeah. She is like, she's like basically some superwoman to me because first of all, she has her own business, taking care of a toddler, and she loves it, and she makes it like this seem like so like easy. It's obviously not, but
I know
Yeah, she's awesome. The resale shop, she has Shopstagram, and then now for children, she has Little Shopstagram, which is very cute, and I love it. Like, I need to get all my little cousins some gear through that.
And if you
Yes.
also, she was a collaborator too for season 1 as well with, I think, Francine, I think, and they made the
Okay.
what do you call
The
it?
fortune teller is the right
Fortune
one.
teller.
When I grew up, it was called a cootie catcher. Nobody else seems to think that, but that is what we called it.
Yeah. I do not call it a cootie catcher, but I do think of that. Like, I do think of, like, cootie catcher. But I think it's only because you said that.
I don't know. You know, we're foreign. Maybe that's the British way. When I went to school so like, what do you call it? Schools that are outside of the U.S. that teaches English, they're like British English, and so that's probably something I took on from there. I don't know. I went to like a national school there, I guess.
Yeah, like the proper English.
That's why Jenny talks proper. Yeah. But yes.
I'm so sorry. So, like, complete side note, when you said I talks proper, that, you know what I started thinking of? I started thinking of, so I don't know how many of you know, but Sarah and I used to be roommates too. But, like, I guess maybe this was sophomore year. We had just moved in together.
Uh-oh.
And Sarah kept calling Home Depot
Stop it.
She kept saying Home Depot. And the thing is, like, I already said Home Depot. God. Like, you know how you do one of those things to, like, yeah, like, let's go to Home Depot. You kept saying you kept saying Depot.
You know why I kept saying that? We lived right in front of a depot, and I kept on calling it Depot. What was it called? Like, the full name? It was like a VCU arts.
Oh, no, it was just the depot.
The depot. And I kept on calling it the Depot. And I was like, dang it, my thing.
I was like, I don't think it's like
coming out.
And it was such like I remember like being like, so do you not hear me saying Depot? You just think that's how it's called? Like, why do you? Or
that's
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Like,
the English language is very weird. Like, why would you put a T if you're not going to even sound it out? Learn when you were a kid and they teach you to sound out the words is just false because throw a T somewhere it doesn't need to be. Anyways,
the English language is on some nonsense, but that was a funny memory for me.
Again,
I think it's because we're tagging them. I think it's because we're putting their @names in there. And so they're getting like a notice, but
notification.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
just got them chatting about your friend.
Yes. You're putting people onto your thing.
I know. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put the next name in here, and so maybe she'll see it, and then like while we're talking about it, you know.
Yeah, let's do that.
But we are going to J Holt Designs, which is hold on, okay, it's in there. It's in there.
Yeah.
This is our good friend Jess. She also is both a season 1 and a season 2 collaborator. And she was like in the fashion program with me. She was a design student. I was a merchandising student. But we both like went through a fashion program at VCU. But Jessica Holt, she is a incredibly talented fashion designer. Definitely be sure to check out like her things. I know that she was able to get she also was like a model too, but she was able to have her designs showcase, I know, at like the VCU Qatar show, which was a couple years ago. She's also does these like these velvet do-rags, which are really nice. Yeah. Oh my gosh, like you have to check out her, like her style is like it is like no other.
I need her to style me because I literally wake up and I'm like, okay, what am I wearing today? Jeans and a t-shirt, cool. And I see her and she's just like putting all these different kind of patterns and like textures and all that together. And I'm like, girl, well, she knows her stuff, obviously.
She's
But
so
yeah,
talented.
I remember going
Literally.
to the VCU fashion show, like the big one at the end of the year, the one that you produced, you know, self plug. Okay. But she, like, her designs was my favorite. I was like amazed. It's high fashion, it's like quality stuff. And I was like,
Yes.
okay, well, she's about
Please
it.
be sure to follow her. Like, please be sure to follow her. I mean,
And does
black
she
owned
do
business. Like,
she do commission?
she's literally, she's so talented.
I do want to add one since we're on the designer line.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You put it in there.
Good old
For the Thems. Let's put her in here.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
Okay. So, yes. So she came out with, like, during quarantine, she came out with a comfy set line, which like blew up. I wish I remember the name of that specific one. But yeah, she is amazing. Her style is like, how do you say, like, there's like two different styles. So she'll have like a swimwear line, she'll have a lounge line, and then she'll have like a couture like dress line. So there's multiple different kind of things that she does. But yes, she learned it, and the thing is she's all self-taught. Like, she didn't go to school for it. So she learned how to like hand sew and all these different kind of sketches and patterns and things like that was all just like learned by like her curiosity. And then yeah, it's like led her to like do some traveling while she's been trying to look for the right quality of you know, I guess fabric and things like that. So yeah, she's been living it up, and I'm very proud of her. But yes, her style is really cool. Check it out.
Yes, definitely follow her page. Check it out. She's also a season 1 collaborator. So also just very talented in general, talented creative. But we have so many friends doing great things, Sarah. I mean, all the things. All the things. But to end it off,
we do have a couple more.
We can always like keep going on and on and on. But one that's like, it's kind of a collab. It's a collab, but it's with it's like a record, or it's a music collective with a bunch of people. So the 3 people, they're like all siblings, and funny enough, they were all like season 1 collaborators.
Yeah.
This is Ziane, Seychelle, and Kari X Richardson.
Yes. Love our sins. I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, it's Jack of All _records, and one of their like featured artists that's like been doing very well is Julie, which is JVLEE. She's had this single Mojave, and I think another single that was doing really well. Let me see if I can find it.
Mojave.
I think it was Rush. I know. Yeah.
Spotify, they actually shared how many views they got. I think it was over like 24K, I believe.
Yeah.
It was some ridiculous amount, but they're doing amazing stuff.
So amazing stuff. We can probably put Julie's ad in here too.
Oh, what's her? Julie, but
yeah, they could probably find her like that too, but it's __ Julie, like that, and then __. But yeah, she had 45.9 thousand streams this year, over 2.4 thousand hours, over 31.3 thousand listeners in over 82 countries. So exciting things, like
global. That's what I'm talking about. It's our friends blowing up the scene, and the music video for that put me on a trip. Like, that was so freaking cool. Like, Mojave, I had to look up what Mojave was. It's like Mojave Desert, I guess. It's just very scenic, very cool, very like what do you call it? Like when, not, I don't know what's it called anyways. I'm obviously not
Or you
that
think
cool.
of like when someone's in like a trance or something, or like there's something they call people that are like in the desert when they get dehydrated and they like start seeing visions of something, and that's the word I'm looking for and I cannot find it. I forget what it's called. Hey Tanae. But no, it is really nice vibes, and you know, Julie's a great artist, and also Seychelle, she's a really talented songwriter. Cyan like does all of the music production, super talented, and so just want to continue to shout out our like friends that are just doing the things.
Yeah. And of course, it doesn't happen by themselves. They have plenty of people that help them along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to everybody doing great things. Yeah, again, buy local this year for your holiday gifts. It's definitely a nice way to support others while getting your shopping done. So
Yeah,
make room for that in your shopping list.
do the things. But yeah, this has been a nice session. I know next week we'll probably talk a little bit more about, you know, I'll probably have, I think, 2 more talk sessions for the rest of the year for Distant Connections, which is like, you know, coming to a close. But, you know, it's been good to kind of reflect. You know, 2020's been what it's been. It's been very difficult. It's been very
Trying year, they say.
Yes. Like it's been very taxing on so many people. And I just feel very thankful that there's a lot of things that we can look to, that we can still be proud of, you know, in the midst of these times, that we can still see that we're still pushing on, we're still growing, we're still moving ourselves forward in the best way that we know that we can. And we can be proud of ourselves from that. We can be proud of ourselves for Distant Connections. We can be proud of our, you know, beautiful, talented friends for all of like the wonderful things that they're doing. And we can, you know, we can still look forward to the future and be proud of like what's to come.
So I think like that's one thing that you've like I've noticed in history, and somebody has probably mentioned this before, but like with all hard times, like that's like the period right after that is when all like the fruition happens. Like all these businesses that are like working on their hustle throughout this bad period will come out on top. Obviously, a lot of good music is going to come out of this mess, and it has, you notice, lots of great things come out of bad situations. So always bringing like that positive light to the end of the tunnel, which we talked about. That burnout will fade away at the end of the day.
Got to complete the cycle.
Moving through it. Complete the cycle, get through it.
I know. And honestly, like, I think this probably speaks to another like collab that was done, and just kind of creativity in general. But creativity, like these are hard times, really, I think, open up a space for people to think creatively on how they're going to problem solve and get through a situation. And your creativity, your talents, your gifts, your passions, they really do heal. So finding a way to use that as like a processing space, to create something new, to create something beautiful, is like, that's the kind of energy we got to be on. So
that's what the 2021 outlook is looking like for us. So
yes,
hopefully we can encourage y'all to do the same.
Oh yes.
Yes, we wanna steal most of us how we're gonna come out.
But thank you so much for joining us, good friends. I think we're gonna close it out now, but we love you. Again, if you haven't, yeah, I think you're gonna see this. We're gonna post it to our page, and we're probably gonna need to tag everyone's name because the comments aren't gonna be available when they see this later. But what we can do is we can just tag all of the accounts that we've talked about in the comments so that you can be sure to check them out. But we'll see ya at the next one.
Only 2 more left. Come true.
I know. 2 more collabs, literally. 2 more of these. 2 more of these talk sessions. 2 more collabs, and then I think 1 more workshop, or maybe 2, but maybe 1. We'll see.
Yeah. We're winding down.
So, we are. And we have some like new things coming, so be on the lookout. be on the lookout because we
What
have
y'all
some
can
things
do,
that are coming to you.
what y'all can do right now after this is go on Distant Connections, put on your post notifications because we have a big announcement coming very soon. So don't miss it, please.
Yes! Big announcements.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Until
Bye.
next time. Choose.